welcome back to this week's episode of Savvy Reads. This week we're going over all the books you need to help you beat the winter blues. So the first book we want to show you guys is The Unhoneymooners. This is kind of like the reverse rom-com. Super interesting. The main character, Olive, is convinced that she's cursed with bad luck. Her sister, on the other hand, is one of the luckiest people in the world. Can't relate. And she managed to finance her entire wedding by winning several contests. And just as luck would have it, the entire wedding party ends up getting food poisoning, except Olive and the best man, Ethan. And suddenly, there's a free honeymoon up for grabs. The only problem with this seemingly perfect mishap is that Ethan literally hates Olivia so much, and it's vice versa. It's a mutual feeling, so how is this lone escape in paradise going to go? The two somehow find a way to call a truce to their rivalry, and they head to Maui for a 10-day vacation, and they pretend to be newlyweds. Strange enough, Olive doesn't hate pretending to be her sister. Pretending to be the luckiest girl alive, she almost starts to feel like she is the luckiest girl alive. This is a really cute summery read and will let you escape from the winter blues and have you feeling like you're on the beach reading by yourself. Enjoy this one. Our next savvy read for this week's episode is When We Left Cuba. This is a historical fiction novel set during the Cuban Revolution. The main character, Beatrice, is recruited by the CIA and she's set to infiltrate Fidel Castro's inner circle. Along this crazy journey, she falls for a powerful senator that she cannot be seen with, she risks her life, and she becomes consumed by her need for revenge against the movement that took the island that she loves so much from her. This book is set in the same world as the popular novel Next Year in Havana, and it features many of the same characters, but you don't have to read Next Year in Havana before this read. This book is a high-stakes adventure full of forbidden love, espionage, and danger, all set on the sunny shores of Cuba and Florida. We highly recommend this read for anyone who likes historical fiction, romance, or thrillers. It's a great mix of both, and we think you guys would really love it. No list of savvy reads with beachy sunny vibes would be complete without Ellen Hildebrand. For those of you who don't know, she's written a ton of summer-themed historical fictions, and this is one of her best. 1 year ago, Irene Steele had the biggest shock of her life. Her loving husband, father to their growing sons, and successful businessman was killed in a helicopter crash. But crazily enough, that wasn't the biggest shock of her life because it turns out he was living an entire double life on the island of St. John's. Hold up, sir. This leads Irene and her sons back to the island of St. John's, and they're determined to learn and figure out the mystery of who they thought their dad was and what they thought they knew about him, which obviously they didn't know much. Along the way, they're bound to learn some surprising truths about not only their father, but their own lives. Make sure to pick this savvy read up because it will take you from the cold winter months into the warm, sunny beaches. Our final savvy read of the week is Until the Day I Die. After Erin Gaines' husband dies, she's left trying to manage a successful tech company that he left behind. Between mourning the loss of her husband, the stress of an entirely new job, and not only that, running a company, she decides to spend a few weeks at a spa resort in the Caribbean, and that's exactly the medicine that she needs. Once she arrives thousands of miles away from home in the Caribbean, she realizes the place that she's gone to isn't quite what she saw in the resort brochure. Talk about a nightmare. After a series of dangerous events, she starts to wonder, was she sent here to recover or to disappear? Oh snap. This page-turning mystery with very relatable characters in a tropical setting is the perfect savvy read to distract you from the wintry outside blues. We hope this roundup of sunny, warm reads makes the outside weather a little more bearable. In the meantime, make sure to follow Shelf Savvy on Instagram and Facebook at Shelf Savvy, and check out shelfsavvy.com for the best book deals that you cannot beat. See you guys next time.